So, again, thank you guys for being part of the Roasted panel. I hope you're giving the startups a really hard time. Make it entertaining, make it constructive, and make it so that everyone here can learn something. And James is a pretty good MC, but I think you guys can do better than that, a little bit of clapping, and just do something that gets these guys really fired up to give you the best presentation of their life. Come on, guys. Let's give them a warm hand. Come on. Right. That's more like it. Thank you very much. All right. First up, we have from the Netherlands, Anar. And this is going to be one hell of an interesting presentation. Software, some hardware, and yeah, I won't tell you too much. Take it away.
Hi, Vienna. How's everyone? Hi, my name is James Ibrahim. I'm from the Netherlands, and I'm from Anar. I'm the CEO and founder. And I am here today to show you something. But first, raise your hands if you have those ugly setup boxes with messy cables that takes a lot of space.
Yes.
It's time to replace those old hardware. Our company has developed a portable media center device, and that plays all your content from your local network and from internet. I present you here the stealth Nighthawk.
Badass name.
Cool. That's a tough name to live up to. Yeah.
How do we solve problem? Our device is small and creates less mess. So there's only one cable that's only for the power, and it's small, so you insert them in your television, and that's it. Okay. How we make money? We will sell the hardware online for $79.99. And we already have pre-orders of 150 devices. Our indirect competitors are Chromecast, Apple TV, and Smart TV. Chromecast, you are not allowed to play local content, and you can't play content from external hard drive. And you have the Apple TV, though they have a closed ecosystem, and that you have to have iPhone or other Apple products to get it work. And you have the Smart TV from Samsung, and that's an expensive purchase. We are better because you are allowed to play your own content, use the remote control of your own television set, and it's less than 2 minutes operational, and there are no privacy concerns. It's so small you can take it everywhere. This is our team, myself, Sabino, he loves to design awesome cars, and Sam Nazarko from the Rest BMC team, he creates software. Thank you very much.
Right. Thank you, James. You should show the device to those guys. Thank you very much. And you guys surely have some questions for James.
Cool. So you're not a stealth bomber. You're some kind of web TV device, right?
Yeah.
It's a cool name. It's just like tough to live up to. So why were you pitching the cables are messy thing in the beginning? Because that sort of made me think you were some kind of like, I don't know, charging device or cable consolidation thing. You're doing a web box TV, right?
Yeah. If you buy Apple TV, you have to connect 4 cables.
Okay. Why are you awesome or different? Yeah.
2 cables.
Don't fight that argument. Don't get drawn in. Why are you fucking awesome or better or different? One thing, not 5 things. One thing. What's the most awesome thing about what you guys do, other than the name?
We are awesome.
We're awesome. Oh, okay, here's money. So you listed 5 things, right? You had 5 things up there why they were different. That's too many. So what's the most different or awesome thing of those 5 things? You got to know this shit. You got to go like, we're awesome because of X, or like something that's differentiated. So you're pitching too much shit to us. Like it's like, hey, the cables are over here. Hey, you can take it with you. It's good for privacy.
We're awesome because we have a small portable device that you can take everywhere.
Small portable device. Okay.
Portable device.
Okay. Yeah, own it. That's okay. I'm not bitching at you. I'm just saying. Small portable device. We're a small portable device. We're more small, more portable than anything else out there.
And stealth.
And stealth, right.
It's stealth. When you connect it to your television, behind television, it's stealth.
Why is portable and small awesome?
Because you can take it to your friends.
Okay.
Show off.
That sounds pretty good to me. Yeah. So we're portable web TV.
Can I clarify? Is this on? You guys hear me?
They need a second or two to probably adjust.
Hello.
Jason's mic is off. That's
speak into my cheek and then.
Nah.
Yeah, just to clarify one question. You talked about your own content. I actually have no content. It's all someone else's server, someone else's service.
Yeah.
It wasn't clear how I actually access that content through your device.
There are add-ons. You can download them, and then you can also access those content. That will be available later on.
So is this thing Android-based?
No, it's Linux-based. It runs XBMC.
So I bought my first XBMC dongle on Deal Extreme. It was like 2 years ago, and it cost me $19 with a remote control. You're going to sell this for $80. Is there a justification for the price?
Yeah, there is.
They're awesome.
He's thinking about it.
No, what I have
The
experienced.
name is worth $60 alone. It's just an awesome
I mean, for $60 I can buy 2 Chromecasts. So.
All right.
Yeah, but Chromecast doesn't allow you.
No, I understand, but why is there a difference?
Guys, unfortunately, we have to take the next startup. One final remark you want to give on the way?
Know your product and know its differentiation and choose 1 or 2 things, preferably 1 thing. So too much information, I think, there when you were presenting initially.
Okay.
Also, badass name.
Badass name, totally.
Badass name.
Okay.
Right.
It's fantastic.
Right on.
It is cool looking.
Okay.
All right. Next up, we have a local hero, content keeper from here in Vienna. And I'm really intrigued to hear about this one. It will revolutionize accounting. Now that's one interesting.
Oh yes, thank you.
promise.
Thank you. Hello Vienna. Hello everybody. Yes. Yeah, we decided.
Before you start, guys, you know this session is called roasted. Yeah. It's not soft roasted.
No.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, Mr. Heckler from the sidelines. Thank you.
Thank you. Nice remark. Yeah. Okay. So we decided to add a lot of social into accounting. And not only that, but also we want to make accounting for small companies for free. And yeah, this is something that is built by us. We are small entrepreneurs. We are a bunch of guys working for like years into each of our businesses. And yeah, we decided that we need a tool in order to save time, in order to avoid headaches with part-time accountants or with I don't know, different solutions, online solutions, dealing with tax authorities as well, or dealing with the banks. And again, as I said, it must be free. And this inspiration, we got it from Peter Drucker. And yeah, well, sorry if you have friends, accountants, but yeah, it's his idea. Peter Drucker said that, so, well, on top of regular features, as any accounting solution you get online today, like invoicing, like accounting reports, or any paperless processes that we have. Of course, it's a mobile application in order to have mobile access. But on top of that, we decided to add a layer of social features. So actually, we offer quick financial ratios and ratings in order to be compared. We offer P&L ratios, comparisons in between small companies in order to let these small company guys, to see how they stand from their peers industry or from their location neighbors, and next. It's supposed to be a next.
Sorry, why again does accounting need to be social?
Why?
Because everyone
because
can
I
know
think
if
this
you're.
Because my accounting and expenses are just so goddamn interesting that I
tell you
have
why,
to share it with my
I
friends.
tell you why in a minute. As soon as the next button will work, yeah. Because of the peer-to-peer financing. And this is the next big thing that
Peer-to-peer financing.
Yes,
Okay.
so small companies.
To help you out with the bar tab.
Right, okay. So
Yeah.
we're 45 seconds in, that's a
Yes.
third bullet, it's relatively small, but that's the essence of your...
But that will come
Okay.
a little, even bigger right now.
Great.
Okay, of course there are benefits for small and medium enterprises, like less time consuming for these guys, fast, even instant access to credit, and I'll tell you how. And also, again, to be a kind of a free service, we want to have it. Banks, they will benefit out of it because they can access large number of small companies that usually are under the radar. These small companies are kind of difficult to be accessed. And also, they will decrease the cost of acquisition for these small companies because usually they put together a bunch of guys in order to address this target audience. And also, we offer them a lot of predictive modeling access and, of course, optimization for their offers for these small guys. And yeah, we already have a lot of traction. We work in Romania with one of the largest local banks, which is Banca Transilvania. And already we implemented that with them starting August. And UniCredit asked us for such an offer in order to access it. The business model...
Wait 1 second.
Yeah.
Add your 3 minutes.
Can you go back to the traction?
Next. Okay, business model, it's obviously banks will have a subscription to access the data, but peer-to-peer financing, it will be a great...
It's really important that you get through all your slides, so please go. Hurry up.
Okay.
It's really important that you get through all of your slides.
Yeah, thank you. So, okay, social opens opportunities for peer-to-peer financing.
That was a joke.
I know. I got it. Thank you.
I'm not being serious, sorry.
No, okay.
Could you go back to your traction slide and show me the part where you have traction?
Well, yeah.
The one with Bank of Transylvania.
Yeah.
What is the part of that slide that is establishing traction?
The two banks are interested.
You have a bank in Transylvania that's your partner.
No.
Okay. Sorry, what?
Do you,
Am I the only one that's not getting this? You guys understand this shit or not?
It's a
I'm
nice
sorry.
name. It's a nice name. Come on.
do you have any end user traction? Has anyone downloaded the
Traction known as users or revenue or
Loans granted.
something.
Yeah, because the business model is changed in this case. I mean, the banks will pay for this service. So the banks pay accessing the data. Actually, the customers they access the service for free.
Wait, but this is chicken and egg business.
Yeah.
Banks are chickens, customers are eggs.
Yeah, we have.
Do you have any eggs?
Let's have breakfast.
Yes, we have about 10 companies working with this platform. It's kind of a beta phase. We developed it in the last year or so. We just finished the mobile application now. So yeah, we do have users.
Sorry, can we get back to the peer-to-peer financing? There's something in this pitch that actually doesn't quite completely suck.
Yeah.
That might be it. So what is the peer-to-peer financing piece?
Yeah, okay, so these small companies, usually they have a very difficult, tough times to access credits from the banks.
Sure.
Okay.
Everybody
so it's
wants
financed
money.
by the banks or by peers?
By peers.
So it's not by banks?
It's not by banks.
So why would a bank pay for it?
That's because the banks could offer them different services, such as credit cards, or doesn't matter what.
Are they getting loans from the banks or from peers?
Sorry?
Are they getting their loans from a bank or from a peer?
Both.
I
understand.
Both.
Thank you.
All right, that's your 6 minutes. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Okay.
Next up, we have Edgar. I don't know if your name's Edgar. Certainly your startup's name is Edgar. So tell us more about him.
Yeah, my name is not Edgar. It's Damian or Damien, but Halloween. And yes, we are Edgar. Let's just start. Do we start? Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm Damian. I'm the chief storyteller or the father of Edgar. And what we do with Edgar is we create storytelling tools for non-storytellers. But instead of talking about the tool and about what we do, let me tell you a story, because that's what we do. And I will tell you a story about two heroes. It's Oscar and Kenneth. And Oscar is the fan. We all know Oscar. Oscar loves his brand, and he's posting tweets, Instagrams daily. And he has tons of them, and also on his desktop. And of course, he's not alone. And there's not only the Instagrams and tweets, there's also a whole bunch of content on the internet and at your home computers. But when Oscar tries to create a story out of his favorite moments and create, for example, a story about his favorite voodoo donut place in Portland, he finds out there's actually no easy way to do it. Of course, there are tools, but they're either too complex or they don't focus on the story. So there's a lot of features, but the end result is not really what he wants. That really irritated us as well as it does him, and that's why we created Edgar. The first tool we did is a really simple, of course everybody's simple, but we're actually simple, a simple tool to create stories on the fly. It's as easy as using your Instagrams or tweets, or using, like said, your content on a computer. And you just create a story. There's no clutter on the story, there's no added features, they're just your content in the full screen beauty. So what the story does is, at the end, of course, Oscar wants to engage with his community. He can embed it, he can share it, that's obvious. He can get loves or comments. We reduce the likes because we are aiming for the quality feedback. But Oscar is a happy person at the moment because he shares his story on Facebook and other social media. But let's return now to Kenneth, the CEO of Voodoo, the place Oscar loves. And what Kenneth is doing at the moment, he's opening stores in Denver and San Francisco. And when he wants to open a store in San Francisco, he would usually hire a really expensive marketing agency to do branding for him. But what he would get is usually a static page, which is cool, and a bunch of social media channels, again, very cool. But Kenneth doesn't have a community manager because he's got a lot of customers, so he forgets about Facebook and it remains static.
You've got 30 seconds.
Yeah, so Kenneth instead pays $20 or 6 donuts, and he could use Edgar for businesses. So it's the same functionalities. He creates a story, but he can also get a whole lot of other stuff. He identifies his key influencers, and that's what we call word-of-mouth marketing for the win. He's doing it because it's 20% of his existing customers that actually make 80% of his profits usually. This was our happy story, and this is the team that keeps it that way.
All right, let's go into the roasting.
Can I go first? Dude, that should have been 2 slides. This is the problem. Demo.
We had the video, but they decided not to show the video. So, it's our fault, but we have the demo. So.
It's like 6 minutes in, and I still don't really know what the product does or why I need it. I just saw some iframes, codes, and number of pixels I could pick.
We should talk later. We can show it.
You had 6 minutes, buddy.
So your premise is that pictures and words can be used to help sell products? That's kind of the basic story?
Yeah, because in a streamlined way with a narrative.
Okay. Great. So you're trying to put together a relatively simple marketing campaign as social media content, and hopefully that becomes viral and you get customers, right?
Because you already have customers.
Okay.
The business we're working at is small.
So
small
I think that's a reasonable premise. There's a lot of people competing for that sort of set of services, but you probably took way too fucking long to get that across. And as was suggested, maybe like Voodoo Donuts in San Francisco actually sounds kind of sexy, cool, awesome. You did not make that sound sexy, cool, awesome. So your job is to be the storyteller and sell people on storytelling. You did not sell us on your story. It's hard to get behind it. But I think, if you sort of showed me the campaign, which was the Voodoo Donuts awesomeness in pictures and text and maybe some music or something, and then deconstructed how you put that together and made that easy and fast, then I might buy it.
So your paying users are SMBs in the US?
Yeah, we have 2 organizations, the paying customers. We created organizational storytelling for them. So they use it as an internal platform to communicate with their users, to keep them engaged between peaks.
You already have paying users now?
We have 2 paying customers, yeah. We started in September, we launched. So.
Okay.
The thing I'm missing here is the go-to-market strategy. I couldn't come up with a single successful internet company that scaled to SMBs and have done so efficiently. So I challenge you to.
There's this company called Groupon that I think I've heard about.
Right.
Efficiently. No. Efficiently.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Arguably. No.
Go on.
But
Next up, we have Friendly Score, all the way here from Poland. Give it up.
Portland.
Big data, social networks, how to use them to improve your sales. Our idea is scoring. Scoring is used by the banking industry for the last 50 years to make the right decisions. Our score helps banks and e-commerce to make the right decision. We do our score based on profile analysis from the social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. So we solve two major problems. For the banks, which customers will repay the loans? For the e-commerce, who will pick up the order and pay for it? How it works? Look at the live implementation from Customer.pl, a payday loan company from Poland. When their client is applying for the loan, he can verify his Facebook account. We get the permission, get the data, and give the score to our customer. So there's a working prototype, and why it's gonna be a success? Because there is a right team behind it. I'm a serial entrepreneur with 2 successful exits, and I know how to sell to big companies. Emilian, our CTO, is a developer experienced in the NLP, and is probably the world's best farmer among developers. And Krzysztof, our chief analyst, has a proven track of records in analyzing big data for big companies. And he is very patient. He can run 100 kilometers without a break. So a right team to enter a market of an emerging industry where already 2 players are. They have already gathered $27 million of funding, so 4 times more than TransferWise, but they still don't have a product online which is ready to sell. And they focus only on the loan risk management. So what we are doing, we are focusing with our customers, big customers, to develop an API, which we will then later on bring live, enter end of March 2014 for everyone. And we will charge $1.50 for a single score. In Europe only, there are 50 million of credit applications a month. So there are 50 million people to get the score for the banks and other loan companies. So, big data from social networks to improve your decision making. And we seek for partners to improve our application and an investor to grow faster.
So you're trying to use social data to improve credit scoring for bank customers? And these are businesses, or these are individuals, or it doesn't matter?
Yes, now we are cooperating with 2 loan companies. So companies that are offering payday loans online in Poland.
Okay, and you had one kind of graphic up there that said normally 16%, but if you give us your social data, only 10%.
Well, there'll be a 10% discount, so 1.6% less.
Okay, got it. Sounds like a reasonable premise, but I think there's more you need to tell us there. You guys want to jump in?
Yeah, this is actually a space that I'm fairly familiar with. So what makes you think my Twitter feed can help you improve on FICO scores, or what makes you think that my Twitter feed can tell you anything about the probability of me paying back a loan or not?
It's the case of NLP. This is the first time, so natural text processing, or text mining, which somebody sells. And well, it's a question that should answer my chief analyst, but based on a history of a population, you can choose the right social graphs to find which people are the one that you need. Because, for example, when someone is not picking up an order from an online store, it doesn't mean he's a bad customer. Maybe he's so busy all the day caring for his business, for his children, for his life, that he just simply won't come to the place to meet the courier and pick up the order. So he should pay in advance with a credit card.
Yeah, but you're not answering the question. Did you guys run an analysis that showed a correlation between the content of my tweets and my default rates?
Yes, because it's the way you are yourself.
You did run it.
Sorry?
You did run the analysis?
The first thing we are focusing on is Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And from Facebook, we get the score.
Is it a reliable score?
As I mentioned, it's a tool to improve the decision making. Banks are using three main factors to
I think that as you go deeper into the space, you'll find out that social outlets on their own are not very good predictors for default rates, especially in lending, especially payday lending. I do think there's something valuable here. So if you guys do data enrichment and provide it as API to those companies, I do think this is something that could be valuable.
Just to be fair, I do know that Square initially, they went to the banks and the credit card companies saying, hey, we can do social profiling to determine whether or not any given individual is a risk or not. So it has some legs to it, but talking more about traction, et cetera, would have been very helpful at paying customers.
Okay. Yep. Right. Thank you very much.
Can I have a photo with you?
Yeah.
This one? Good luck.
Thank you.
Guys, do you want to hear just see the opinion of the audience? How many people would be comfortable of being socially profiled? Yeah, that's good. All right, who would be comfortable of using this service knowing that you're profiled based on social media data?
If I get lower interest rate or more money, sure.
Also, nobody is asking you really. If you provide your email, you're socially profiled. I mean, just FYI.
All right. Who would not like it?
What are you people saying on Twitter and Facebook?
All right, thank you very much. I especially like the cute photo pose. That was very good. Next up, we have another local player, Grete, telling you how and what to eat. So I love this because I like to eat. And if I can do so more healthily and easily, thank you very much.
Hey everyone. Can I hear me? Hey? Yeah. Okay. Hey everyone. Well, I'm very sorry to tease you, but what are we going to eat? Well, for our part, we really love to cook. But what are we going to prepare? What do we need for it? And how do we do it? And what really bugs me is that I have to ask these questions every day. And I bet there's not a single person in this room who hasn't experienced those problems at least once. And this is where Grete comes in. Yeah, Grete suggests recipes from our database for the whole week. She creates personalized week plans and puts the necessary ingredients into a shopping list. All you have to do is buy that stuff. No matter if you're a vegetarian, a vegan, or you just want to follow a special diet, Grete always has a week plan for you. But the cool thing is that Grete is not just a simple recipe database, she's an artificial intelligence. She constantly learns from your preferences to improve the meal plans. She also uses your ingredients reasonably, which saves you a lot of time and money in the long run. Of course, you do not have to stick to the week plan. You can change and customize it in the way you like it. We know that what we are offering is not something completely new. However, the ability to create personalized week plans in an automatic way is what makes Grete so special. You don't have to browse through large recipe databases. You don't have to multiply ingredients if you want to cook for more than one person. Grete does all this for you. So every one of us has been in the grocery store standing in front of the shelf and had no idea which brand to choose. We're currently planning to add personalized product placement within our recipes and shopping lists. Could be look like this. And so this makes it quite easy to reach the customer in a moment of action. We are Stefan and Stefan. We're highly motivated and have several years of experience in graphic design, text mining, development. And we are really driven by the wish to make planning and sticking to a balanced and healthy diet as easy as a snap. Grete will be available for free for every modern device. So do whatever you like, wherever you like. Okay, so thank you.
First of all, you got to use the Stefan and Stefan thing earlier. Like, that's just like, you left that till the very end. It's like, you should like, first of all, I hate dual pitch. It's like, it's one of you sucks and one of you is better, and so then it's always going to be, well, I'm just saying, mathematically speaking, one of you is going to be more awesome than the other, and so we're always going to be thinking, oh, that guy sucks, that other guy should be speaking.
Sometimes both do.
Yeah, sometimes both suck. Oh, nice. Yeah.
But he will never.
So,
not in this case, though. Sometimes.
But anyway, one thing is, like, your story is all about food, right? And healthy?
Yeah,
sort of.
It can help you be more
so
healthy.
The problem is I'm a shitty planner and I need to figure out what stuff to buy to make food that's awesome, right? Is that it?
Exactly.
Okay.
But it's also just, you often have to spend a shitload of time just to figure out what you have to buy.
And you even said, hey, I've got lots of competition. Why are you different, better than the competition?
Well, as he told before, so there is our competitors.
Dude, you gotta be bang on that. As soon as I ask you, why are you better or different? You can't be like, well, and look at your friend.
You don't have to plan
it should be because we do X faster or more yellow or whatever. Like, it should be, we're awesome because of X.
We are awesome.
Didn't you know?
Thank you.
We're awesome because...
Easy, Tiger, easy.
No, but I mean, it should be right away. This is your lifeblood and
Let me
passion.
ask a more practical question. In principle, it's a great idea. I mean, I've got an app in my pocket that kind of does the same thing. Here's your week, here's your shopping list, etc. I've eaten at home 2 times in the last 10 days. That's the problem. And when I'm going to eat at home, it's not, oh, what do I make? It's like, do I have eggs? Oh, and there's a beer. Great. And that's dinner.
Well, dinner.
Maybe you are not target market.
Well, this is something where Grete can also support you. Yeah, so you're just standing in front of the refrigerator. You see you have eggs, tomatoes. Then you just ask Grete, what could I cook with it? Yeah.
It's going to say a fried egg again.
Hopefully a little bit more creative.
You are not selling us on the value proposition of making food. That is a widely accepted thing that we all need. So yes, lots of people cook, lots of people go shopping to cook things. The first 30 to 60 seconds of your presentation, you do not need to sell us on that. When you get to the competition, then you're like, okay, and here's why we do that better than everybody else. So you have to focus your pitch on why you're more awesome than the other competition out there. Okay, you don't have to spend time telling me why we need to eat.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I'm not your target market, clearly.
Yeah.
Who is?
Well, the target market are, in the first place, people who like cooking, but who don't have the time to go to browse through cookbooks.
How old are they? Where do they live? What do they look like? What car do they drive?
We are thinking about an age area of like 15 to 45.
So
male or
basically everyone
female
that can drive.
Basically, yes. So basically we're starting with people who just started to study, like you moved into a flat community or you have your own space, you have no idea about cooking.
Come on, dude, when I was in my teens, I ate
this is the
ramen
first
noodles.
So why not home deliveries? Why cooking?
Yeah, well,
Guys, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Our time is up.
Thank you.
Let's go get some food.
But thank you very much.
Good luck.
All right. More Stefan and Stefan. That was working.
One mic should be enough. So, thank you very much. Tal, Jason, Dave, we're going to see you again in about an hour. Next up, I won't even introduce the next speaker. You're going to introduce the next speaker.
But first
Let
they
me
get
tell
a-
you that much. He's great. And let's thank these guys. Let's thank the teams.